What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure you follow me over there on Telegram. That's t.me/KingofFomo1, as well as my TikTok channel listed right there on the screen. All right, so I haven't really made a video in quite a while. I've really sort of been sitting on the sidelines, but I'll kind of explain why I haven't really been talking about stuff too. And I guess the main thing is, usually I focus on low market cap stuff that has a potential to go 5x, 10x, 2x in a short period of time. And the fact of the matter is, at least on the Binance Smart Chain, 10 things out of 10 are just complete and total scams, or just garbage, or not worth buying into. Super high risk, super low reward. So that's what I mean by sitting on the sidelines. I've either been holding my Binance Smart Chain tokens, my BNB tokens, or I've been moving over to some high market cap coins like Ethereum, like Cardano, like Polkadot, and like Polygon. And since I don't feel as qualified to talk about some of those higher market cap stuff, there's plenty of other people that are just way better at talking about that stuff. I haven't really talked about anything on any videos. So I will be doing a little bit of a general video today for Ethereum, since we're sitting here on about the first quarter of the year right now. A lot of people have been speculating by the end of the year, this year, Ethereum can hit new heights, and that's where I'm hitting my $5,000 prediction for Ethereum. So like I said, there's a whole bunch of other tokens that you guys can take a look at. If you guys want to look at Binance Smart Chain, really the only thing that I think is worth looking at on Binance Smart Chain is Goose Finance. Now, I haven't had time to sit down and stare at my computer for hours on end in the past week, so I actually don't have any Goose Finance tokens right now, but compared to everything else that I've been seeing, this is one of the only coins that has gone up like 2x consistently over the past week while farming is going on. So honestly, if you're messing around with other farming tokens, good luck. You bet it's like shooting fish in a barrel for that. You'll more than likely lose everything, and a low chance that you'll make anything out of those anonymous farms that are claiming to do the same thing as Goose Finance. But Goose Finance has shown that they have the development power. They released their layered farming. It's gone up from about, I think, maybe $50 or $60 all the way up to $100 over the past couple days, and I think it's going to probably continue to rise, especially as they continue doing their layered farming. So keep an eye on this one. Follow some other YouTubers that are talking a lot about Goose Finance if you're looking on the Binance Smart Chain. Everything else on BSC, I don't think it's really worth, throwing a dime up in the air and hoping it lands on heads. You have some other swap protocols as well. Now, these ones, guys, are under the radar. So when you look at ZilSwap, ZilSwap has to do with the Zilliqa token. It's kind of like Uniswap, but so on the Zilliqa blockchain. And then you have QuickSwap, which has to do with the Polygon or Matic token, kind of like Uniswap, except it's on the Polygon blockchain. Now, these both have their positives and negatives, and we've been seeing DeFi take over the market. Ethereum was the first to do it. Tron kind of halfway did it too, like Tron does halfway for everything. And now we're seeing Binance Smart Chain do it. So I think it's only a matter of time before you see the next protocol, whether it be Zilliqa or ZilSwap, QuickSwap on Matic or Polygon, or even Cardano, launch their own, automated money market makers right there. So I have bags of all these things just in case one kicks off. I really do think that if we're looking at the future of crypto, DeFi is just the next step. And Ethereum, I don't think is going to carry all the weight. I think a lot of the weight will be shifted over to some of these other coins. It's particularly with Zilliqa, since it's way lower market cap than Polygon, or way lower market cap than Zilliqa and Polygon are lower market caps than things like Cardano and Polkadot. So those are ones that I'm kind of really keeping an eyeball on. And the main news for today, the thing that I'm going to talk about for Ethereum hitting a potential, I guess it would be like maybe 2x, 2.5x from where it is right now, is EIP-1559. So I'm just going to kind of shorten this for you guys. You guys can look at, again, other people that are more qualified to talk about this, but the simple version of what is EIP-1559. This thing is launching, I think, in July of this year. So in a couple months here, it's going to be rolled out. And when it rolls out, Ethereum's going to change a little bit. So what that means is right now, people are not really using Ethereum that much because of the fees. The fees are super high. It costs about $30 to do a simple transaction, significantly more if you want to do a more complicated transaction. So it's not worth moving small funds around or little people money in that case. With the Binance Smart Chain, you can move $10 and double that very, very easily. And Ethereum, it's just not really possible to move $10 and lose a significant portion of your money from doing that. So what EIP-1559 is going to do is it's going to change the fees so that fees are lower, number one, for the people transacting in the network. And on top of that, it actually might make Ethereum deflationary, which is, I think, the biggest deal. Of course, I know that fees, people need them to be reduced. Otherwise, they're going to use second and third layer blockchains, and that's going to hemorrhage some of Ethereum's gains. But the fact that Ethereum is going to become deflationary, and as they continue to develop and continue to find ways to reduce fees and make it more user-friendly, I mean, it's just supply and demand. We've seen it happen so many times with these farming coins, and just other coins that are just deflationary in general. They're really, really good for the coin and in the beginning. I've never really seen a deflationary coin that has promise do poorly in the beginning. They all do extremely good in the beginning, and then if they lose momentum, that's when things start taking a turn for the worst and never coming back. Ethereum's a little bit of a special case because things really can't take a turn for the worst in Ethereum since this is the second best cryptocurrency in the entire market. So making it deflationary, I think, is just going to cause some tremendous growth in the price of the token, and tremendous speculation, which is going to cause tremendous growth in the price of the token, just with speculation alone. So that's why I'm kind of holding my bag of Ethereum for now. Now, the downside is this, if Ethereum does become deflationary and as the fees do reduce a little bit, you have to also keep in mind that the miners do not like this. The people that are mining Ethereum hate this because the fact that they're going to be making significantly less money from mining, period. It's as simple as that. They're not going to make as much money when this thing passes. Now, miners have to think about it this way. They could go and mine a different coin that's more profitable and make their money that they were making from Ethereum before, or they can stick with Ethereum and kind of really think about how that deflationary model is going to affect Ethereum, how the reduced fees are going to affect Ethereum. And if they stick with it and continue mining with Ethereum, and Ethereum goes up 2x, 2.5x, then it'll more than make up for the amount that they're going to be losing when this thing does get passed. So I think that it's more in favor that the miners are going to not just be dumb and just migrate over to the next blockchain that will potentially just fail in the long run. I think that a lot of these miners are smart enough to know that they're going to stick with it. They're going to take a hit of that 30 to 50% profits. That's a pretty big hit for people who are mining. Big hit. But they're going to take it and they're going to speculate. They're in it for the long haul. They're going to speculate to see 4 or 5 months out, the price of Ethereum could shoot up and way more than make up for those fees that they're the reduction of fees that they're losing out on from, because they're the ones that get the mining fees, right? Mining fees are $100 a piece. They're the people that get that $100. So that $100 will go down, but at the same time, Ethereum will go up. So I don't know. It's like a catch-22. We'll see what happens with this overall. But I'm excited to see what happens with Ethereum in July and, in the coming months as development continues. I don't think Ethereum is going anywhere yet. But at the same time, if these other protocols like Zilliqa, like Polygon, like Cardano can solve Ethereum's problem and get adoption faster than Ethereum, then Ethereum might have some true competition to worry about, which will negatively reduce the price. So that's why I have bags of these just in case, or even middle case scenario, Ethereum goes up and these other coins kind of catch up to Ethereum. That's even better. So just things to keep in mind. I know it's kind of a general video. I'm not letting you guys know about any special gems to keep an eye on. Honestly, Goose Finance, if you guys are looking at the layered farming, they're launching layered farming part 2 soon here as well. It's really, really hard for me to predict anything about Goose anymore, especially with all these other farms competing. But the good thing is, the competing farms are all they're not competition anymore. Let's be honest. So it makes Goose a little bit more predictable as they're putting stuff out, because nothing else is really going to do the same thing as Goose. You have to have competent developers that have new ideas, and if you just press Control C and Control V, your farm will be dead in a couple days. And that's the case. That's why I haven't joined any of them. That's why people are sending me them and saying what I think about them, and I've just kind of been ignoring them because they all end the same way. Nothing is going to be like Goose unless like they really just blow my mind or blow your mind. If it's just a copy and paste, who cares? So that's everything for today. I guess the last bit of news is one of the things I've been trying to do is I have been trying to move my Binance tokens over to Ethereum just because I need to sell for USD for other reasons. But it's been a little difficult. Binance has been unfortunately centralized over the past couple of days. Their bridge has been suspended for moving to Ethereum, but there's other ways to get it off. It's just something to keep in mind, something that I'm thinking like this is why things like ZilSwap and Polygon's Matic and Cardano have a chance to take over BNB. I wouldn't really put BNB in the number 3 spot for too long. In terms of crypto, a lot of these coins have a chance to overtake it. And I think when that happens, Binance might be in for a pretty big dump. But we'll see. That's everything for today, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.